Hello crafty friends, welcome to or welcome back to Jenny Love Journals. So I have another haul video for you guys. It is Monday. So as you can see, I have a haul of stuff to show you that is not vintage. I do have that to show you today, but first I want to show you all of these amazing deals that I got at Ollies. I know that a lot of you are aware of the fact that Ollies is having a big sale on crafting items, especially paper craft things. So my husband and I kind of went all out and bought several things from Ollies. Not only was everything like the price dropped down, but then everything I believe was 50% off even from that. So like these 12 by 12 paper pads, for example, were like $1. Okay, so if you have an Ollies, run over there if you haven't already and take advantage of their sales. I know that there are Ollies out there that unfortunately don't have what, you know, other Ollies have. Like you would think that all of the Ollies would all have the same things, right? But they don't, unfortunately. But I have seen videos and shorts of other crafting YouTubers that have taken advantage of the sales that Ollies is having right now. How long they're going to be having these sales, I have no idea, but I didn't waste no time. So I'm just going to show you the things that I got at Ollies, and then we'll get into the vintage stuff from the thrift stores and church sales and things like that. So let me start with these. I got two of these. These were $3, and they are Cricut papers, but they're like textured, excuse me, textured papers and insert cards. So I don't know if it'll, oh, yep, it's kind of taped down. I have not opened them yet, so I'm going to open them for the first time right now. But as you guys know, I use my Cricut a lot. I'm not really big into card making, but I do make cards sometimes for my junk journals. And I also use cards to make other things for my junk journals. So, and this is Cricut brand, so you can't go wrong with that. Here are all of the little envelopes, a whole bunch of them. And then you can see how these are textured. Don't mind my nails, I literally just took off my manicure. But they are cards, and they are textured on front and back, and you get pink and blue and like a beige, like a hot pink, and like a rusty mustardy color, various colors. It shows you right here on the package what colors you get, and you get quite a bit of them. I think it's 42. You get 42 cards and 42 envelopes, and they are nice and thick and sturdy. These are these cards or paper? These are paper, but you can make them cards. You can like fold them, or you can just do whatever you want with them. So could not pass that up. I got two of those, so definitely going to be having a lot of fun with these. Yeah, I'll put those back in after, so you guys aren't watching me struggle. I got two of these. These are the Jen Hatfield Flower Child. And it makes 20 cards. It's a 544 piece set, and this whole thing was $2, this entire thing, and it has all kinds of stuff inside to make beautiful cards, stationery, what have you. As you can see, there's some die cuts and some stickers. Let's see, it contains 20 envelopes, 45 pieces of ephemera, 8 copper foil cards, 12 patterned cards, 391 pop dots, 56 stickers, and 12 washi strips. And this whole thing for $2. So I got two of them. I mean, yes, they're the same, but I will use these like crazy. So I got two of those. And then I got two of these. These are the Obed Marshall Special 36 sheets. It's like a paper pad, basically. And it's got a lot of textiles. Like, look at the cameras. Oh my gosh. Lots of cute patterns, some cut aparts. Look at the film reels. Love that one. Look at the popcorn. Love the popcorn. TVs. Very retro-ish in my opinion, which is right up my alley. I think these were $1. There's no price tag on these, but I want to say that these were $1. And I got 2 of them because hello. When things are on sale, you tend to get more than one. My husband was even like so excited about it, and he was like, I will go back tomorrow and clean them out and get you all the rest of what they have left of all of these things. And I'm like, no, because you know, then I'm not gonna have anywhere to put them. And as you guys know, I just remodeled, reorganized my craft room to make room for the things that I have. So I don't want to run into that dilemma again, but amazing. I couldn't get over how cool those were. And then I got 4 of these. These are DIY notebook envelopes that you can make. How cute are these? And it comes with the paper. Basically it looks like that. Like that right there. How cute is that? And I got 4 of these. These are perfect for going on the inside of junk journals. And I think there's no price tag on these either, but I think these were also $1 each. And then, oh, here's the receipt, actually. These were 25 cents. 25 cents right there. 25 cents. The smaller paper pads were, let me see. There's other things on here that we bought that aren't craft items. They were $1. $1 for these. Okay. And then these ginormous 12 by 12 pads were $1.99. 12 by 12. So as you guys can see, I got quite a few of them. They were only $2. This is 102 sheets, guys. 102 sheets of 12 by 12 printed cardstock. It is the smooth and it is double-sided. I love double-sided cardstock. Don't get me wrong, I like single-sided too, because it really depends on the project that you're working on, but I really love double-sided. And this is Park Lane, which is a good brand. I like Park Lane. It doesn't say like what the name of the paper pad is, but as you can see, it's a lot of the primary-ish colors. And I got another one, so I got 2 of them. And then I got 2 of the pastels. This just says value cardstock, but then this one says pastels. It's the same thing. This one's 58 sheets, where this one is 102 sheets. But this is 58 sheets, 12 by 12, double-sided. And these are the pastels. Now, as you guys know, I use solid color scrapbook paper for several different things. I use them to put in my signatures. I use them mostly to back things like tags and cards, pockets, tuck spots, you know, things like that. Things that I clip out of magazines and stuff like that. I use them to back them. I got another one because, actually I got 3 of them. I got 3 of the pastels because I feel like I'll use the pastels more. So 3 of the pastels and 2 of the primary ones. And again, these were only $2. So again, Ollies, amazing sale. They had some other things too that y'all might be interested in, but I personally didn't see myself using them. But they do have more than what I just showed you guys. So again, if you have an Ollies near you, run over if you have not already and see if they are having a sale on their craft items. And if they are, enjoy yourself because it's so amazing. All right, guys, now let's get into the thrift store finds that I found this weekend. There's not as much as I usually do. As you guys know, every Monday when I do a craft haul of vintage things that I found while thrift shopping, I usually have a lot, but this past weekend I didn't have or I don't have as much as I usually do. I didn't get as much, partially because my husband and I were busier this past Saturday than we usually are, so we didn't really have as much time to do the shopping that we usually do. And also, one of the churches that we do a lot of shopping from for the church sales closed early, so we didn't get to go. But I bought a bunch of ribbons, which are really nice, and some of this Some of these that I'll be showing you will be eventually going into bundle sales. I did sell a few more bundles, but I still have some bundles available. And like I said last week, I don't really want to put any more bundles together for sale until I sell more of the bundles that I had for sale the last couple of weeks. I do have some bundles left, but I did sell a few more. So thank you to those who reached out to purchase those bundles and took those off my hands. But if you have not seen those videos, you can go, I have a playlist right here on my channel that says, I believe it says live bundle sale videos, because eventually, as you guys know, I've explained before that I will be taking them to live streams eventually. But you can see the bundle sale videos that I have already, and then check in the comments to see what bundles I still have available. And if you're interested, reach out. All right, so I got this, which is a white velvet ribbon. Some gold and white lace, very pretty. This one's really pretty. It's like a green and purple. It kind of reminds me of, oh, what's the movie? Nightmare Before Christmas. Like the Boogie Woogie guy or whatever. That's what that reminds me of. Or even the Wizard of Oz. Pretty cute. I got this, so stinking adorable. It's like a Paris themed ribbon, and this is so pretty. It's brand new, never even opened. And I got this, which is interesting. I don't believe I have ever seen anything like this before, but I think it's pretty. I like the color. I love the way it looks, the way it feels. These are just like vintage trims in here, different ribbons and things. Got that for 50 cents. This is a fall ribbon. Very, very pretty. Big spool of it, very thick spool of it. Got some of this. It's like a satin, like an off-white satin ribbon. Almost done, guys, with that anyway. I don't know what this is. They're like flowers or something. I'm not sure, but it's different. It's different, and it's almost like a fabric, and there's a lot there actually. It's like fabric actually, but it's cut into like a ribbon type thing. I don't know. It's weird. I've never really seen anything like it. Same with this. Same, and there's a lot of it there, but beautiful, beautiful butterflies. And then some more of the white and gold trim lace. As you guys know, if you usually watch my haul videos, you guys know I have a whole bunch of this. So I'll be putting some of this in some haul or some bundle videos. Here's some white with polka dots. Super cute, and it's got the little, I don't know what those are called, little eyelet thingies or something. I don't know what those are called, but on the edges. And then this one. Love the blue color. It's a pretty blue. Cute design. And lastly, for the ribbon, I got this one. It's like a dark blue with the gold shiny trim. It's like a satin ribbon. And then I got this stamp because I'm going to be doing vintage Halloween journals next after I finish my pumpkin journals, which, by the way, I got the covers embellished on my pumpkin journal, so I'll show you really quick. I got a lot of the pockets put in. So this one, I have a fabric cluster up here, and then I lined it with some orange lace, green, and then orange scrapbook paper, and just kind of layered them. And then I put this shimmery orange material there, and then I put this pumpkin die cut over that. So that's that one. And then this one I didn't want to embellish too much because I love the fabric, and the fabric itself is very busy already. So I just put a fabric cluster up here, and then down here, excuse me, I layered the shimmery orange trim with an orange doily and the pumpkin die cut down here in the corner. And then on both of them I put the gold corner covers. So I did finish the embellishing the covers of these, and I'm close to getting it done. Like I said, the majority of the pockets are already in there. The majority of the ephemera is made. I just got to fill it up, and then I'll be doing a flip through video soon. And then I can get started on my vintage Halloween journals. These are little, like little wooden things. It says Happy Holiday, but I'm assuming for Valentine's Day since they're hearts. But it's like Christmas. I don't know. Very strange, but very cute. So there is that bag. And then there's a few more things that I want to show you. But also, as you guys know, if you've seen my recent craft room tour video, you guys know how much ribbon and lace I have. Like, you guys have seen it. So a lot of those will be going up for sale. In here we have, this all came like as one set. This is a bead weaving book. It shows you how to basically make things like that. So if you are into, you know, beading like to the extreme, this book would be perfect for you. And again, I won't be keeping this. I will be putting this up for sale, but it's a really cool book to show you how to do bead weaving. I thought it was really cool. Like, look at how pretty that is. I don't do things like that, but if you do, like, so stinking beautiful. I love it. I love that. It reminds me of like Native American jewelry, which I love. I love, love, love Native American jewelry. This is a bead roller. Like, it allows you to make your own beads. And it's unopened, never used. This is, y'all have seen this, it's where you set your beads on it in the order in which you plan on stringing them. This is cool. This is a thingamajig. And it's for bead, it's from Bead Landing, and it's for creating and designing your own, like, it allows you to bend the wiring and stuff like that. It has like this pegboard thingy in there, and it allows you to make those designs when you're beading or making jewelry. Like, how cool is that? And the whole kit is here. Pretty sure the whole kit is there. And now into the beads themselves. I will be keeping some of these, but not all of them, because as you guys know, I do have a lot of beads for when I make dangles and things like that for my journals. These look like painted beads, like somebody hand painted them. A lot of them anyway. Let me get in frame. There we go. See that? It even has a little paintbrush in there. Anyways, lots and lots of cute glass beads. So there's those, and then there's these ones. These are all glass beads. I believe that's what they're called, glass beads. I don't use these ones as often, like the very teeny tiny beads. I use more of the chunkier costume jewelry like beads when I make my dangles. Now this tin, I absolutely fell in love with. It is so adorable, and it says Visions of Sugar Plums. How cute is this tin? I love it. It is so adorable. And as you guys know, I love tins. In here is just various things. We got beads, more beads. I'm not going to take everything out, but you guys get the idea. Sequins, more beads. There's a bunch of these which are filled with beads. A whole bunch of them right here. There's some thread in there. I don't know. Beads, 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 beads. Beads for days, guys. Beads for days. I'm just going to put this in with my sewing stuff. But I'm not going to sell the tin, obviously, because I love the tin. But I will be selling the beads that are inside of the tin. And then this is stringing wire. A brand new thing of it to wire, you know, to string up the beads to make jewelry. So that's pretty cool. And then we got beads, more beads, just, you know, plain black and red beads. And then in here we have lo and behold, more beads. Pretty beads. I like these pink ones. Just a variety. These ones definitely look vintagey, like 70s or 80s. But just lots of beads. Here's an old Altoid tin with sequins and little beads. But all of these came in like all one bag, like all together, and I think the entire bag was like $4. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, y'all, I lied when I said that there was no more ribbon. There's 3 more. This is like a shiny white, very pretty. This is like a green burlappy type. And then this one, I don't even know what this is called, but it's pretty. So there's these 3. This is a, I don't know if it's vintage or antique. It's a piano music book. And let me see, I don't know if there's a date, but I can tell you it's pretty old. I got this from the church sale. It is ripped, unfortunately, the cover, and then the first page is ripped, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. There's the copyright, but I can't read Roman numerals, so I will look it up when I am editing this video. I will take a picture of it and ask ChatGPT what year it is, and I'll put it on the screen, as you can see right now, probably. But I don't know how old it is, but I can tell you it's pretty ancient. Like the photos, the depictions in it are quite interesting. Not something that we would really approve of today, but it's old, so yeah, this has to be like really old. I'm gonna guess, I don't know, 1920s, 30s. I don't know. I could be way off, but just by looking at the illustrations, yeah, Christmas song, Silent Night, Jingle Bells, Away in the Manger. Is this whole thing Christmas? Very easy arrangements for familiar tunes. No, it's just familiar tunes. So this must be the section where they have the Christmas music. I even like the depictions and stuff in it. Those are nice. So not only can this be used as, you know, music paper for journals, where I know I sometimes tie music sheets into my signatures and things like that, but a lot of these excuse me, depictions can be cut out and used as embellishments or to make ephemera and things like that. But America, I love this kind of thing. Star Spangled Banner, really, really cool. So yeah, I got this at, I think this was $2 at the church sale. One of the church sales. The other one was closed. This is just fabric. I got it for $1. There's a couple different kinds of, you know, small pieces of fabric. Okay guys, so as I was going through all of the stuff that I just showed you, starting to put some things away, I realized that this is not fabric. But I'm actually happier because this is wrapping paper. Guys, all of this is wrapping paper. Like, look at how beautiful this wrapping paper is. Like the texture, you can see it. And then there's this. I mean, I guess that's what I get for not opening the things in the store. But to be fair, the plastic that these were in were sealed at the church sale. So I couldn't exactly just tear it open. It looked like fabric, honestly. But this is all wrapping paper. Like, how cool is this? And there's quite a bit of it. It's all folded up. So I'm actually happier that this is wrapping paper rather than fabric, because there was a few pieces in here that I wasn't fond of. I mostly got it for this and this, and probably this, but these two, I was like, I don't know where I'm going to use those if those are fabric, but these are wrapping paper, guys. So super excited to find that out. These are, they're just little silk flowers are some silver roses and red roses and things like that. Thought those were cute. These are just cling stamps. They're birds and roses. I don't have very many bird stamps, so that's pretty much why I got it. And then I got these 2 bags for 50 cents, and they are just random little pieces of ribbon. Like this red ribbon would be perfect for Christmas journals and things like that. And I love ribbon, especially when it's vintage ribbon. So anyways, that is today's haul. And like I said, I didn't get as much as you guys are usually used to seeing me get. You know, because like I said, we were pretty busy this past weekend, so we didn't have as much time as we usually do to do our thrift shopping. But Ollie's, I don't know, like a part of me wants to go back so bad and buy more, but it's like, oh my gosh, where am I gonna put it all? But anyways, like I said before, if you have an Ollie's, go hit up your Ollies and like clean them out if you can. If you have room in your craft room to do so, do it, because who knows when they're gonna, you know, have sales like that again. Ollies is usually always cheap and, you know, fair in prices, but that cheap, y'all. 102 12 by 12 scrapbook paper pads for $2. Like, come on now. And also now you guys can join me on Facebook. I will link it below in the description below this video. I do have a Facebook page now for Jenny Love Journals where I post a lot of updates, photos and videos of my projects, funny memes that have to do with crafting and things like that. I would love to have you join us over there. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And if you liked this video, make sure you give it a great big thumbs up. It does help me out and it is free to do. Share it out to any family and friends who you think might enjoy it. Sharing the video out does help me out tremendously as well. And I also want to welcome all of my new subscribers that I have recently gotten, like in abundance. I'm shocked at how many subscribers I've recently gotten, and I feel so blessed. And I want to welcome you all, and I hope that you enjoy my channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.